awards, Josh, and I know how much you don't like the quarterback award to go as an MVP as much, but I think it's going to happen again this year. In my opinion, your 2024 NFL MVP will be the number one seed in the AFC for me. It's the Cincinnati Bengals quarterback, Joe Burrow, who will impress voters enough coming off his injury, having another spectacular season. And if he leads the Bengals to the number one seed in that tough conference, I think he gets the MVP.
You and I are on the same, almost the same page, except I have CJ Stroud winning it this year.
Okay.
But same thinking. Number one seed, beat Patrick Mahomes to do it, CJ Stroud.
The next award we are going to be doing is the Offensive Player of the Year award. And I think he finally gets to 2,000 yards receiving. I think it's going to be Tyreek Hill this year, who has another monster year for the Dolphins. The NFL does not like to do, MVP and Offensive Player of the Year award on the same team, same conference, same position, if you will, same player. So I'm going to go with Tyreek Hill.
I'm also going with a wide receiver, but he's from the NFC, from the Detroit Lions.
Okay, I like it.
Amon-Ra St. Brown. We saw how much Jared Goff went to him last season. I think he continues to build that chemistry with Jared Goff, and he wins Offensive Player of the Year.
Defensive Player of the Year. I know you spoiled it a little bit earlier. Spoiler alert. I think that we have the same guy here. Aiden Hutchinson from the Detroit Lions.
Yes, which means for me, the Lions pick up both Offensive Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year.
With that, we will now move to the offensive and defensive rookies of the year. Now, offensive for me was pretty difficult. You got a lot of offensive players I think who could be in the conversation, but I think the number one overall pick, he's going to get the Bears to the playoffs. I'm going to go with Caleb Williams, but there's a couple other guys I could clearly see winning this award.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I wish I could disagree with you, but you look at what he's done in preseason, and you're just like, yeah, he's going to be really good. So, Caleb Williams.
I could see it being Jaden Daniels. I could see it being Marvin Harrison Jr., but I think Caleb's just going to be too good and not give him the award.
Yeah, I think the fact that we both have Chicago getting to the playoffs is what pushes him over the edge.
For Defensive Rookie of the Year, now this was tough because, as you know, the first defensive player was not picked till 14th off the board. I'm actually going to go with a corner. I'm going to go with Terrion Arnold, the Detroit Lions' first-round pick, who I think will change their secondary out of Alabama.
Okay. So you have the Lions picking up Defensive Player of the Year and Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Yes.
Okay. I'm also going with a cornerback from the AFC and the team I just picked to win the Super Bowl, Nate Wiggins from the Baltimore Ravens.
Ooh, I like it.
I know they lost Mike McDonald, but these are the Ravens. They seem to figure it out defensively.
And then we got to go Coach of the Year. Now, as you know, Coach of the Year oftentimes doesn't go to the coach with the best record. It goes to maybe like the most improved coach, the guy with the most improved team. For that reason, I'm actually going to stick with the Bears theme here. I'm going to go with Matt Eberflus. He could get fired. He could win Coach of the Year. I don't know which way it's going to go, but I am going Coach of the Year.
All right. I could see it going to D'Amico Ryans, given that I have the Texans getting the number one seed. But I'm actually going to go in a bit of a different direction. I'm going to head to Indianapolis.
I like it. Shane
Steichen. He revitalizes Anthony Richardson, gets that offense firing, and he wins Coach of the Year for the Colts.
And our final award will be the first coach fired.
I'm not sure this is an award people want to win.
I think it's down to two people. I think it's down to Mike McCarthy, and it's the guy that I am going to pick, Dennis Allen of the New Orleans Saints. Again, I don't know what they are. I don't know who they are. I don't know why he's a head coach. I think they're going to be a disaster, and he will be hopefully fired for their sake pretty damn quickly.
So my pick, he just won head coach of the year a couple years ago, beat the Vikings in the playoffs, but they're going to be horrible this season. They still have Daniel Jones as their quarterback. Why? I don't know. Brian Daboll.
See, I don't know about Dable because I feel like the Giants like him. And he is a smart offensive coach. He did get Daniel Jones in the playoffs, like you said.
Yeah, but again, we both think they're going to be absolutely horrible.